Why would you ask me to go get a drink with you? You had the audacity to come up to me, asshole, and you're not going to buy me a drink?
I'm not going to buy you a drink.
Be gone. Go walk away with your 5-cent hot dog.
She had the audacity to use the word audacity on the man. Some way, somehow, obviously, she must have insulted the man's height. These women, they're sadly mistaken when, things don't necessarily live up to their little delusional, fantasy world that they got in their minds or in their brain, the little pea brain that they possess. Most of them, not all, but most of them, these modern women or modern females. And you want to assault the man talking about be gone. Who the hell are you? Who are you to be telling a man be gone? Then she going to insult the man talking about you got a 5-cent hot dog. Well, chick, dig in your little fake, designer bag that you got, whether it's Gucci or whatever designer name brand, fake name brand that it is, and dig in, get your own nickel and go get yourself a nickel worth of drink. And stop chasing a man to go buy you, a drink. Be gone.
Learn to be happy by yourself. Do things that make you happy by yourself before you go looking for love.
Now, let's be real. How many women you know that can actually be by themselves without the attention of a man? I know several females, they cannot be alone. It's almost like if they feel like they're alone, something is wrong with them. They need male validation or men validating them that bad. So for most of these hyenas, these modern parasites, these brute beasts, they can't be by themselves. That's why they're toxic in the gym. They're toxic in the gym. That's why they're toxic in the street. That's why they're toxic in relationships. I mean, the Western mindset done did a real number on them with their, little feminasty movement.
All right, y'all. So I went to the grocery store and there was just this super hot guy, and I got behind him in the line to check out, and I was trying to do little things to tell him hey, come up to me, come say what's up. Didn't work. But guys, what is something that women can do to let you know hey, can you come say what's up? Can you come over here and talk to me? What are some things so next time I know? Because I don't want to be too much.
Well, how about just simply going right up to him and say, listen, I think you are attractive, so-and-so. What do you think about me? And hopefully he reciprocate the same thing, the same energy to you. And then you go from there. Or he could say no, and then you accept it politely. Politely accept it and tell him, all right, thank you, have a good day. That's all that you got to do. But a lot of you women are so afraid of being rejected. It's funny. Most of y'all will act ill with a man that y'all don't want. And some of y'all will y'all let the man that y'all do want walk all over y'all. He could say anything. He can call you out your name trying to holler at you and you'll reciprocate. But the good guy or a good man or a guy that you're not attracted to or not so crazy about, he come up to you properly, do whatever, and then you guys will give him the stank face. Or you be like, you're not on my level to be talking to me. You'll straight up insult him.
So it's been brought to my attention that men no longer want to come up to women anymore due to sex allegations, women being just so rude and disrespectful, and rejection. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know men didn't want to come up to women anymore. I'm barely finding this out. Why do women choose to cuss guys out when they come up to them and approach them? I have no idea. I apologize for that. But there's just too many fine men. And if it takes me, the women, having to come up to you guys and shooting my shot, saying what's up, being the big stepper, then I'll just have to do that. And I'm going to just start coming up to you guys and shooting out compliments and see where it takes me. So if I start coming up to y'all in the grocery store and I say, excuse me, sir, you are just so sexy, I want a response. Okay, I don't want none of that shy stuff.
To get the right response that you're looking for, you got to be fit, friendly, feminine. Just for starters, you look like, you're not a bad looking chick, but I couldn't see the rest of your physique. So I don't know where you at. When he responds to you, whether you like it or not, accept it with a grain of salt and walk away and keep it moving. But as far as you saying that, some women cuss out men, now that has never personally happened to me. I'm not saying it don't happen, but I've never experienced that personally. But if a woman cuss out a man, I'm thinking that maybe he didn't take her rejection, politely, or he didn't accept her rejection or whatever, and he probably did something or said something to her, and then she reciprocated the same energy that he came back at her with. So that's what I'm thinking. But I've never, a woman will tell me yes or no, and then I keep it moving. But again, gentlemen, no simply means next opportunity. Don't take a no like, it's the end of the world. It's just mean, on to the next opportunity. Keep it moving, gentlemen. There's so many women out here, or better yet, get your passports, go overseas. It's a plethora. They're more feminine, more beautiful, more fit, more everything over in the whole plane that we live in. Don't simply stay in this matrix called the Western society.
You can't tell someone like me to shoot their shot, because if I shoot my shot and that person reject me, I'm gonna shoot them for real, because I don't do that well with rejection, and now I'm embarrassed.
She's a narcissist because she literally said, because you reject me, I'm gonna shoot you for real. And I truly believe she mean that, because she thinks the world revolves around her little, her little mind, or her little being, her little presence, that men should bow down to her, cater to her every need, and, put rose petals on every movement that she does. Just to cater to all her desires, this fantasy that they live in, and that they are not to be told no. No is an insult because they think they're beautiful. But most of these women, you take that mascara off, they're less than average. But she literally said, because you reject me, I'm gonna shoot you for real. She could possibly mean that. I really believe she means that. That's the fear that these women have, because they've been told their whole life that they're the bomb, they're the prize, they're so beautiful, they're that. Their head is up in cloud 9. That's how, so many of these thirsty dudes done blew their minds up to the point where they feel like no man should reject them. They got another thing coming.
About 2 years ago, I was in a relationship with a man, and he was about 40. I was about 25, 27, something like that. But he was willing to invest in me physically, financially, emotionally, religiously, like all aspects. He wanted to make me a better woman for him. Well, he boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him. And now fast forward, I am now post dealing with a narcissist. I now understand that not all men have your best intention at heart. Not all men will invest in you, and not all men will uplift you. So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not let it go.
Okay, so it's the same way that you didn't have that man's back, and you didn't have his best interest. That's why, like you said, you monkey branched to the next man. Men, women should love the man more, because men, when we're in a relationship, we're in it for real. Most men. But a woman, she's really in there in the back of her mind. Most, not all. They got, plan A, B, and C. Their hypergamous behavior, it's especially in the Western mindset, it's something to behold. Okay. They're always on the lookout.